So I recently had a post on Facebook and it said something like what I always say, it's not too late to become a singer. And I don't know, maybe 65% of the people who engaged with the post wrote in the comments the same two words. I wish. I I mean, aside from, I don't know, calling me a liar, I guess I'm not getting my message out. Anyway, so I decided to make a video. So please, if you have a voice in your head telling you it's too late for you, it's probably silly, you're probably not good enough, whatever other reasons that voice in your head is telling you to not go after your singing dreams fully the way your heart really wants, please just hang out with me for a little bit and let me see if I can inspire you because you have one life that we know of. I want you to spend it making it the funnest, most purpose filled adventure that you possibly can. Hang out with me. So I'm going to take you through the reasons, what I hope will be the inspirational part, why it's not too late for you. And this isn't BS. This isn't lip service. This isn't something you need to say, I wish about. It's real. So I'm going to explain to you why it's real, why I want you to be inspired, why you can do this, go pursue your love of singing. And then really quickly, after you're all inspired and ready to do it, I'm going to take you through the steps that you're going to have to kind of cycle through as you pursue your love of singing. Before I get to that, I just want to say, I cannot figure YouTube out. 1 month, YouTube is recommending my videos to everybody and it's getting all this action. And then the next month, the same videos are no longer recommended to anybody. I don't know what's going on. I don't get it. I guess I don't care to figure it out because it's too arbitrary. But please, if you find my videos helpful at all, please like them, subscribe to my channel, tell your friends about me. The first and most important thing I want you to know for anything and every moment of your life forever, your feelings are not reality. They're real in that you feel them, but they do not represent reality ever. Our feelings represent our fears or our hopes or our past trauma or a whole bunch of things, but they do not represent reality. So if you have convinced yourself that you're not good enough or it's just a pipe dream and it would be silly, that doesn't mean it's real. That's just your fear. Not only are your feelings not representative of reality, the reality is you deserve to go after things that make you feel good, that give you a sense of purpose. One of the often forgotten pillars of Blue Zone longevity. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Google it because this isn't a video about that. But in the blue zones of this globe we live on, people tend to live longer and happier lives. One of the pillars that people forget about that Blue Zone longevity lifestyle is having a sense of purpose. If your heart wants to do something like singing, and you embrace that and go on that journey, it will bring you rewards that have nothing to do with a monetary return. Now, maybe you can make extra cash gigging on the weekends. Great. But that is not the only reason to pursue your love of singing. It's okay. You have permission, if you give it to yourself, to do things just because they bring joy and purpose and fulfillment to you. Here is the most important reason why it's not too late for you to become a singer. Singing is a physical skill. So many of us, like all the people who wrote "I wish" in the comment thread of that Facebook post, we believe that if we're not born amazing singers, it can never happen. This is not real. Singing, even speaking, is a physical skill, and any physical skill can be improved. I have people call me up and say, I want to just purchase one lesson and see if I'm good enough to even bother taking singing lessons. Imagine this scenario in any other area of life. Hey, Judy, are you taking an Italian language class? No, I don't do that because I don't know how to speak Italian. Are you going to join the high school basketball team? No, I don't know how to play basketball. No, that's what it's for. That's what lessons are for. To learn how to sing. You're not supposed to already know how to sing. And the last thing I want you to understand about why it's not too late for you to become a singer is that there are a million ways to be a singer. Now, maybe when you were a teenager, you had some kind of huge fantasy where you were touring the world and now you have kids and a job, and that's just silly to think that you can bring that into your current life. Well, that doesn't have to be the dream. You could be a local rock star and gig on the weekends in local bars or restaurants. You could have a YouTube channel. You could go to open mic every week and just jam out with your friends. There are a million ways to be a singer. One of those will fit into your current life. You don't have to blow up your life and go busking across Europe. I'm going to talk you through the 5 steps that you kind of repeat and cycle through as you pursue your love of singing. All of these steps are part of the Singer Athlete membership. There's a link in the description. You can read all about it. Shoot me any questions that you have. First up is the athlete mentality. Singing is a physical skill, as I've already said. It's a sport. You're an athlete. That means you learn technique, basically how to sing with your body, and then you work your body out. And that means vocal exercises. You don't become a better singer by singing lots of songs. You become a better singer by working your voice out with vocal exercises. 2, you got to deal with your inner obstacles. Most likely, if you've been ignoring this call to singing up until now, some things are going to come up: imposter syndrome, performance anxiety, self-worth issues, deservedness, whatever it is. You're going to have to deal with these things. Again, they're feelings. They don't represent reality. So you have to just work through them. Know that they're going to come. Just embrace it as part of your journey and then work through those things. Don't let them stop you. 3, you want to ask and answer the question, who am I? Not just as a singer, but as a person. Because often in our lives, we have kids, we have jobs, we have to filter who we are to fit whatever environment we're in. When you're pursuing something like this, a heartfelt pursuit, you want to find out who the person really is that is called to this pursuit, who this person is that maybe doesn't really get a lot of airtime because of these other things in your life. Let that person out when you're singing. And that means when you get to number 4, figuring out your ideal genre and your ideal next project, you're going to find one, whatever it is, that fits the answer to the question, who am I? Who do I want to be right now? There are lots of different artists inside of you, but who's the artist that I want to be right now? Who's the person I want to let out of the cage right now? And then what project does that person fit in? What genre does that person fit in? And then as that starts to develop, you want to ask yourself, what is success? Now, you want to ask yourself about success in a big picture, like what is a successful project? But also every time you do something along the way, you sing at an open mic night, what would success look like for that night? For some people, it's just keeping your eyes open the first time. For some people, it's moving around the stage, whatever it is. So you want to define small successes and the overall overarching success. What would mean success for you? It doesn't have to be anybody else's definition of success, ever. And from that point, you kind of rinse and repeat. You remind yourself of vocal technique. You remind yourself of who you are. Who you are might evolve. You might decide you want to move on to a different kind of genre or a different kind of project. So these are questions that you never really stop asking yourself because you're going to evolve as an artist. If any of this is resonating with you, but you're not sure where to go to next, well, you can use the link in the description to read about Singer Athlete membership. You could also just go to my channel. I have tons of videos about singing high notes and singing with power, and there's all kinds of technique in there that you could start with. But please don't be among the people who write things like, I wish, on a post about how it's not too late to be a singer. It is not too late to pursue anything that makes you feel good. Do it. You deserve it. We're all going to be dead one day. Do it now. I'll see you next time.